Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. We haven't done one of these in a freaking long time, so RGG Studios, yep, these bad boys motherfuckers, made the Yakuza franchise. Have cooked up something that really caught my eye and really caught my attention. This is a new game, a brand new series, a brand new title called Project Century. Now, keep in mind, this game, it says it is its pre-alpha stage. That means this is a very early footage. So this game is still in development. And there's a possibility this game might come out next year or the year after that. So we don't know when. So this game has surprised me so much. We don't know who the story is. We don't know who the character is. Here's the picture of the character on the screen right now. This is what he is. And my thoughts on this game, in my opinion on this game, this is by far the bloodiest Yakuza title I have ever seen, period. Like, this game, it is extremely violent. It is wildly violent. It is amazing. And the gameplay, of course, this is a spin-off title, so it's a beat-em-up title. I do believe it's going to be a beat-em-up title from the looks of things. Hopefully I'm not wrong. And we don't know what the story is. There's no story. There's nothing. All we saw is just basically pre-gameplay. So basically the story and everything, things could change over time. But the gameplay, I feel like the gameplay is gonna, since it's like I said, is being a beat 'em up. This game is different. It's gonna be we're gonna have a combat overhaul. You know how we got from like the Yakuza games to like the Dragon Engine games, like to Lost Judgment being the purest version, or Yakuza Gaiden being the purest version. Now I think we're gonna have another evolution of the Dragon Engine, but this time's gonna be different. You know what this game reminds me of? This game really reminds me of an underrated title, and maybe a lot of people didn't know about this title, but if you don't know, some people do. Sleeping Dogs. This game gives me such heavy Sleeping Dog vibes that I can't shake it off. Like how bloody it is, it's extremely bloody. How like in one of the footage, you see it in the rain and how it's so like rainy, it's crazy. The game takes place in 1915 Japan, so in the early 1900s. So it is really something that is going to be very interesting to see what this game is told. So there's not a lot to say about the game, but it's just this game from gameplay, and I can't stop watching the trailer. It's such a small trailer, but it interests me. Like, compare this to the Yakuza titles coming out pretty soon in February, which is the Majima Pirate game. That game is goofy. I'm gonna say it out loud. This game is goofy and did not give me interest. This game is kind of follows on this category of Kenzin, Dead Souls, Ishin. Like, it falls on that category of the Yakuza title, like the weirdo the weird kid, the weird category is in there, and that game is honestly, it's not really, it doesn't interest me. Maybe if I play a demo, maybe I'll be like playing it or streaming it, but most likely I won't stream it or won't play it. So yeah, or maybe play it from a friend's account, but most likely I would not be too interested in. But this game has been really, I'm surprised of how the game is, like how it is. This is another evolution of the fighting engine. We can see another evolution. Come on, you can't just ground pound the people on the floor. You can't do that in Yakuza. There's no way. There's some new shit. You can dual wield weapons, even though you can literally dual wield weapons. But there's a lot of environmental attacks that are a lot more interactive. The game felt more interactive. I feel like this game is only gonna be a New Gen exclusive title. I'm gonna say this right now. The graphics and everything is just, the game is stunning. For it's a pre-alpha, it's impressive. The rendering is amazing. The frame rates, it felt like, is pretty good. Like, the character model looks amazing. The new character looks interesting. Look like kind of a badass kind of character. And again, it's a pre-alpha stage, so we like I said in the beginning, we don't know what this game is all about. But this game, it feels like if like they take the people who like United Front, the people who made Sleeping Dogs, and say, hey, make this for us. That's what I feel like. It feels like if Yakuza and Sleeping Dog have a baby, it's like a love child, and there's the game right there. It is so, oh my god, it's so good. Even like looking at it, I know this like the video kind of a bit repeated, even slow motion. It is so fucking good. For how many few seconds we have, it's so good. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on any updates for this game, and I will be making content like this, like talking about the game until its release. And I feel like this is one of those Yakuza titles that I will be definitely checking out. It is so good. Like RGG Studios like Tojo Clan, and I'm like Kiryu is like every time I go away, they got something to pull me back in. There's a way they can pull me back in. Like they grip me back in, and I was like, they always do that all the time. They always do it to me. It's just crazy. And if those people don't know about Sleeping Dogs, this is one of the most underrated, it's underrated gem. It's one of the best games. If you haven't played the game, do yourself a favor, get your hands on this game on PC, on consoles, it's on everything. Get the game. I would guarantee you'll see the similarities in some way. It gives me a bit of a vibe of that. You can understand the vibe of that. I would highly recommend playing that game. That game is one of the greatest like underrated gems and underappreciated games ever. Amazing story, amazing characters. It's just great. I would recommend tell you guys to get the game. It's really amazing. Just find it. It's pretty cheap on like stores. You find it pretty cheap. It's really worth it. So it's really amazing. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's not really a lot to say about this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing really much to say. Thank you guys for watching this video. And again, I will be basically keeping an eye on any updates. I will be making more videos on this game until its release day. Will I stream this game? You bet your bottom fucking dollar. The only thing that this would be ruined if this game is becoming turn-based, which is not turn-based. It doesn't look turn-based. It is legitimately a beat 'em up. Like, this is completely different breed of beat 'em up. This is like Sleeping Dogs, like a beat 'em up kind of crazy. And I love the aesthetic. I love the vibe. The early 1900s in Japan. It's really fucking amazing. It's a game, and yeah, if we're getting like Yakuza titles, are just like every period. Okay, early like 1900s. Then we get, let's just say, the 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s and 70s. That will be cool. That will be awesome. It'll be something that it would be keeping me on my toes. And it's gonna be an amazing game. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the next Yakuza title after Gaiden, which I already streamed Gaiden. It's on my channel, so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What are your thoughts on this game? You can leave in the comments what are your thoughts on the game. You think the game is good? You think the game is interesting? Or you feel like, it's like whatever game you're not too interested in? Or maybe say, yeah, whatever, I don't care. So it's up to you. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.